Wish list for the next update. We've had some very cryptic clues, a lot of little hints about stuff coming in the next update, so we have every reason to believe it is going to be soon, and I'm going to be going over what I hope to see. But first I want to go over to the clues that we have received so far. Like, first off, we had a whole lot of clues that were sent out to some Portuguese YouTubers, and they all had those little sayings referring to like the 1950s/60s era. They showed the little clip of a colt in a minecart launching into a bowl restaurant, it seems like. They just recently changed on their Twitter. It says retro OP. Don't know what you guys think of that, but it seems as though everything is referring to of either going back in time or referring to this 1950s/60s retro area time periods. So then a little bit before the hints that we got with that, they actually showed Frank going through some vinyl records, it looked like, and honestly, that was like the first hint of the retro period. But Kairos discovered this in one of his videos where he talked about a new Brawler potentially coming in, and then I know Ray covered it as well and a few other YouTubers. But when Frank was going through the records, they had like kind of like puns or spin-offs with all the Brawl characters, and they all used the specific Brawlers' names except for one time where they said Simon and Carl Funkel. I'll show you right here, and it showed Brock and Carl. Kairos' theory was that it was Brock's brother because they looked the same. I mean, it could be, I don't know. I think maybe it could have just been a coincidence because they don't really have a Brawler that sounds like Simon, so we'll have to wait and see. I do think that we will be getting a Brawler, whether it's Simon or not. That's the most clue that we have, or the closest to a clue that we have for a new Brawler, but it still could be, it could not be that. I know like Brawlers have typically been released with like 4-letter names recently. Yeah, a new Brawler. For a new Brawler, what I would love to see, like a new kind of like mechanic thing, is there's so many Brawlers that just destroy walls. I would love a Brawler that has a super that can either create walls or rebuild walls. Like, I don't know, how cool would it be if like a Brawler could create like a 2-wall little thing, like fort near the base. Now, you would have to make it where he doesn't get this super that often if he can actually create walls on its own, because otherwise you could just like create this crazy fortress if the other enemy team Brawlers don't have a way to destroy walls or something. But if he could just regain, maybe build grass or two, just regenerate stuff, I think that would be cool. We are probably going to see either a new map environment, a new song, new 1950s/60s like skins with like neon lights or something in reference to that. At this point, I think it's pretty much confirmed with all the retro stuff they're throwing at us. I'm kind of just going over the obvious stuff for now, but we're 100% for sure going to see a balance change. I hope this one really shakes up the meta. It's been kind of stale with the top Brawlers always being the top Brawlers. I know a lot of the pro players and people have been saying this has been the worst meta in ages, and I'll go more in depth of the exact changes I want to see in probably tomorrow's video, so stay tuned for that. But I for sure want a balance change that's going to mix it up, get like the competitive scene changed up a little bit, because it's basically Rosa, Carl, and Jean, and I really think you need more Brawlers to thrive for it to not become stale and basically be a healthy meta. So hopefully, like I said, I'll go over in depth the changes I want to see in tomorrow's video. Now, this is something I've been wanting for a long time. I want another way to get free boxes, because I feel like just opening up a free boxes or unlocking a Brawler for free is one of the most satisfying things in Brawl Stars. So we have the big box, we have the regular box that you can get for free. Why not be able to get a free mega box? They added like Clash Royale, Super Magical Chest, Legendary's King Chest, whatever. Those were the head honcho chests right there, and you were still able to get those freely by like quest. So why not make it maybe here? I'll be fine with this. You know how we have star tokens to get your big boxes? You win a match, complete your star token, you go to the big box. How about if you complete all the star tokens for that day? So that's usually 4 of them. I don't think, do you get a star token for the ticketed events? I don't think so. Maybe you do, but say it is a weekend and you have to complete your ticketed event. Whatever, for on that singular day that you're playing, complete all the star tokens, or maybe just make it so complete all the star tokens in the main 4 game modes, and then that would give you 1 mega token to get a mega box. I would say probably to get this mega box, you probably want it to be, you need 15 to 20 mega tokens, so it's a little bit fair, because the mega box is basically 10 regular boxes and everything, so, or whatever seems fit. But I think just any way to get a free mega box just from playing, incentivize people to play all of the game modes too. That's already like the star mode, like the star token thing, but completing all of them in one go as well is just gonna, I feel like it's a good way to incentivize people to play and try and win. Then along with that too, I really want to see a new Brawl box as well. It could be one where skins have a chance to get unlocked through them as well. I don't know, like, and then obviously like the skins that are over like 150 gems, you could consider those the legendary skins, and those would be like the rarest ones to get. But just some sort of box where skins are able to be pulled. And then I saw this really cool idea on Reddit. I'm gonna have to find it, but it was like a neon box. I'll show it, and whoever created it, I'll show their Reddit user tag on there as well, and I'll probably leave a link to it. But it was so cool. And I know like he didn't give much detail as to what would be inside this neon box, but it looked amazing. And with all their neon 1950s, 60s things, this box would be awesome. And this is where maybe a box that you could put some skins in there, where you could get some rewards or whatever. Like, I don't know, like it's just some sort of new Brawl box I would absolutely love. One other thing that they maybe teased a little bit is on iPhone X and other platforms where you can download like emojis and emotes and all that stuff. Brawl Stars already has emotes made. They have like Bull, Primo, Colt, Shelly, Spike, Nita. I don't know if there's anywhere. I think they have Crow, like the face one. But they showed a kind of like updated version of a Nita emote on Brawl Ball on one of their Twitter posts. And this more looks like something that could be in game here. So maybe I've been asking for it every one of my update wish lists is I want more customizability in Brawl Stars and emotes that you can buy and maybe like not use them in game because that might be a little bit too much. But at the end of the match screen, when the trophies are coming up, just be able to throw down the emote. Like, I feel like that would be awesome. Like, because Clash Royale, I absolutely love how there's so many emotes. I would love for Brawl Stars to add some sayings too. I feel like, why not? Like, it's just a missed opportunity where players could interact at the end of a game and just like spam those emotes. And I would love that. I absolutely would. So I don't know, we might be getting those too because it kind of hinted at that with the Nita one. And now I want a new game mode too. Now, last update was very minor, very small. So I feel like that Brawl Stars was working on something big behind the scenes and it wasn't ready for the last update. And now it's been quite a few periods since we had like a big new feature added into Brawl Stars. So I feel like that's why last update was a little bit on the smaller side because they were working on this big feature that they're going to release now. And obviously they're hinting at it already. But I want a new game mode. I want to capture the flag in Brawl Stars, man. Like, we got Brawl Ball, we got Gem Grab, like we got all those. We got Siege. I just want one of the basic game modes in a lot of games. Capture the flag. I also have talked about this as well. I want more incentives for joining a club. Clubs. I talked about this recently. I know I have. Clubs are just like neglected. It feels like right now. There's no incentive really aside from being able to find players to be in a club. All other Supercell games, I'm repeating myself here, but all other Supercell games have incentives to be in a club or a clan, whatever you want to call it. Whether it be you can donate to your clanmates power points for leveling up your brawler, whether it be challenges that your clubs work to, like getting wins or winning with this brawler to unlock certain rewards like boxes or anything else like that. Coins, it could be tickets. Like, I feel like that's a huge opportunity that's being missed out and to incentivize people to join clubs. Brawl Stars is a social game. People want to find people to play with. They don't really like playing with randoms. Getting people in clubs is going to help with that. So incentivize it to join it. Get rewards in clubs, please. Another thing too is like we got Clash of Clans, Clan Wars, we got Boom Beach, the Warship Battles, we got Clash Royale, Clan Battles, Brawl Stars, Club Wars, Club Battles, whatever you want to call it. We need to see that too. I know that's a big feature, but eventually, if it's not in this next update, which it could be, I mean, like with the hints that they're giving, you never know. They're talking about gathering, they're talking about retro, old school. Maybe the retro was referring to the old games that they all have Club Wars or Clan Wars. Club Battles, I want to see. Whether if it's not this update, I want to see it soon. And then my last update wish list. This one, they did release a stat. Frank did. He said trophy ranges. Like, he said there was like basically less than 1% of all the Brawl Stars population of players is at 10,000 trophies. Obviously, as they release more brawlers and everything, this is gonna rise, and as players kind of like mature along with the game and get further, it's gonna rise as well. But as of right now, only less than 1% of Brawl Stars players are at 10,000 trophies. So I get it's not like I feel like they think like it's not a huge priority because there's such a small, like there's not a whole lot of players up there. But I look at it a different way. I feel as though you should want to incentivize players to push and play and get to the end game. So add cool stuff to the end game to make players want to get there and play through that. And then for the players that are already there, it gives them something to do as well. Like, cause like right now it's kind of like I feel like the epidemic with Brawl Stars is you get your brawlers to 500 trophies, and then it resets at the end of the season back to half of whatever it was. But most people, when they get a brawler to 500 trophies, they leave it and won't play it until maybe they get all of their brawlers or majority of the brawlers to 500 trophies. That's how I did it. That's how a lot of people, I feel like, do it. And then there's a lot of players with a ton of coins up here, like once you start maxing out your brawlers. So I feel like they need to address this problem soon. Endgame content, whether it's like you can use your gold for something, get like similar to Clash Royale where like you get those star skins or anything like that, maybe just like a glowing aura around your brawler, I think that would be cool. Or just other like separate challenges, or maybe like events going on. Clash Royale does an amazing job of it, having like almost weekly events that you can play in. Like just something so you can use your brawlers that are at 500 that doesn't have to be ranked matches, because once you lose, like a lot of people don't want to play their 500 brawler because like they don't want to drop out of 500 trophies and go on a huge tilt. Like if you don't know what tilt means, basically in Brawl Stars it means dropping below whatever rank you have your trophy on. So endgame content, I think they need to focus on and tackle it sooner rather than later, because then it just like incentivizes players to want to play and push up there and get there. Obviously, those are just my little ideas and everything, but let me know what you guys would love to see in this update. I saw a really cool thing too on Reddit as well. I forgot where I saw it. I tried looking for it, I couldn't find it. But if you have a star power, you have like an outline, a gold outline around when you first start a match to indicate which brawlers are having star powers, so you know before the match starts. I think that would be cool too. But other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know your thoughts about the update. I know I got a lot of ambitious wishes for this update, because last update, like I said, was a little bit smaller. We didn't get much. All we really got was like a brawler and like a couple skins, and then just tweaks and stuff. So let me know your thoughts. Hopefully this update is big. Hopefully it's awesome. But thank you guys for